Cole, first of all, congratulations. Where to start? What an afternoon. How are you feeling?
Yeah, delighted with the 3 points especially and the 4 goals. Not bad. It's not a bad afternoon.
An incredible first half. I mean, you are the first player to score 4 in a Premier League game. I mean, what does that mean to you?
Yeah, it's a good stat. I didn't even know that was true, to be fair, but yeah, I'm happy about it.
It was an incredible game. It was end to end. It felt like that first half could have been anything. What was it like to play in?
Yeah, it was a good game. Brighton are a good team. They set up well, they passed the ball about well, so we needed to be on it. The manager gave us a good game plan and I think it worked.
Obviously they scored early. How pleased were you with the response? Because it was immediate, wasn't it?
Yeah, we started slow, but we knew we'd get chances. It's just about taking them. On another day we could have scored 8 or 9. Me and myself could have scored a few more. You know, other players had chances, but yeah.
It's a really good point because before, obviously, the first goal, you hit the post, had one disallowed, then got your first goal in about 2.5 minutes. It was just blood and thunder, end to end. It was crazy.
No, yeah, like I said, it was a game, exciting game, loads of chances. But yeah, we need to win more games, and thankfully we got 3 points today.
4 incredible goals, 4 very different goals. Tell us about the free kick though for the hat trick, because that was something special.
Yeah, it was. I thought it was a bit too far out, but clearly it wasn't.
And where does that rank among the best you've scored?
Yeah, up there, definitely.
An amazing afternoon, an incredible atmosphere. What does this do for the bond between the players and the fans?
Yeah, you know, the fans were top. They're always good, to be fair, so hopefully we put performances like that and they keep singing.
It was an incredible performance. How much are you enjoying playing under Enzo Maresca?
Yeah, you know, I know Enzo from obviously my time at City. Everyone knows how much of a good manager he is, and I think everyone will see it too.
And the open, expansive, attacking play, and there are so many attacking threats in this team, aren't there?
Yeah, there's loads of players, even the ones that are not starting, like everyone knows what they're doing, so yeah, it's good.
Early days, but do you feel like you're building some momentum here this season?
Yeah, if we keep winning, we keep building, so that's what we're trying to do.
Enzo, first of all, have you caught your breath yet? Because that was an incredible afternoon, wasn't it?
Yeah, very good, very good. I think the game was exactly the way we planned. I said many times, we can do many things better, we can attack better, we can defend better, but overall I think the performance was good. We deserve to win.
Have you ever known, as a coach, a first half like that today?
It was quite intense. We conceded the first one, and then the team continued in the same way. We created many chances. Then we conceded the second one. That for me it's more about to read the moment better, because we were 1-0 down. We scored 3-1 up. We don't need to take any risk in that moment, and the action starts with Malo that take risk, and then Robert. In that moment, we don't need to take risk. But the good thing is, as I said, from now on we are going to consider more goals like this. But it's just part of the way we want to play.
As a coach, how difficult is in-game management when it is a game like that? Because it was end-to-end at times, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think second half was much better in terms of control the game. We didn't concede nothing second half. Probably first half we conceded a bit more, also because they surprised us a little bit in the way they were playing. We prepared the pressing in different ways, so we struggled to adjust a little bit. And then I think second half, we completely controlled the game.
A word on Cole Palmer. Wasn't a bad first half, but you were saying he could have even scored more, couldn't he?
Yeah, no, he scored 4, he could score more. No, but I said many times, for Cole the most important thing is that he enjoys football. He has not to feel the pressure in his shoulder that he has to score or assist every game. He has just to enjoy football. And Cole, you can see that he loves football.
He certainly does. You've known him a long time. How special a talent do you think he is?
He's top. You can see that. But the best thing he has for me is that he's a very simple guy. In the way he was 3-4 years ago, he's exactly in the same way. Never change, doesn't change. Even if he score goal, don't score goal. He's always the simple guy, very good boy, and this is the most important thing.
He'll obviously get the headlines today, but elsewhere, people like Nicholas Jackson gave everything. Didn't get his goal, but what did he give to the overall team performance today?
Yeah, Nicholas was attacking behind many times. He had many chances, he missed. but no matter. The most important thing is to create chances, and then at the end we are going to score goals.
Finally, we've spoken about the bond with the supporters before here at Stamford Bridge. What does a performance and a result like this do for that bond moving forward?
No, the thing that they have to understand is that we need these kind of games where we also make some mistake, because it's part of our way, our process, and then at the end we win. But I was very happy today to share with them 3 points.
I saw you on the final whistle and you sort of yelled and screamed. It looked like you enjoyed that win more than the others. Was it because it was a home win, or what was the reason?
No, I don't think I enjoy more than the rest. Simply because I think it was probably our most important game of the season for many reasons, and I was happy for the result, for the performance, and as I said, it's always nice to share that kind of moment with our fans.
Why was it important?
Because after 2 wins in a row away, it's always difficult to keep that momentum, because many times you can think that, okay, 2 wins away and you can drop a little bit. So it was important to continue with that moment, and also because the game was exactly in the way we planned the game. So I think it was a good moment.
That's Matt. Enzo, where does Cole Palmer's performance today rate an individual performance of the week?
Yeah, for sure when he scored 4 goals, but I just said to Cole, he scored 4, he could score 2, 3 more. So it's good that he continued to be hungry, ambitious, and I know Cole from many years ago. I had him already one entire season with under 23 at City, and then with the first team. The best thing he has is that in the way he is today as a boy, he was exactly in that way 3-4 years ago. So goals, assists, best player of the Premier League. This doesn't change the way he is. It's a simple guy, it's a humble guy, and this is for me is the most important thing.
How special is he though as a player?
It's top player. It's top player. And the important thing about the previous thing is that today in football, young player, they change very quick. They score 1 goal and they think that they are already, And Cole, he scored many goals, many assists. He's top player, but he never changed. And this is the most important thing.
We'll go to Liam.
Palmer's playing a slightly different position in your system this year to the way he's often used last season. Do you think he can be even more influential now in the role that he's got in his team?
We try to use Cole in that position because probably for me is his best position. But he can play as a fake 9. He can play as a 9. He can play as a winger. He can play in the pocket in the way he's playing now. He can play in different positions because he's so good. And I don't know, compared to last year, I said many times I was not here. I don't have an idea. The only thing I can say is that Cole inside the pitch is where he's best.
Andy?
Just to harken back to what you said to Matt there, do you think you'll have to work on keeping him grounded, or do you think he'll never get carried away?
No, I think if already many good things happen in his life as a professional, to give him the chance to change. But he didn't change, so that means that probably in the way he is going to be always in that way. And I have 4 kids. I have 1 boy and 3 girls, and my boy is 11, and I would like to have my boy that many things happen and he is not going to change, because as I said, with young players today, with young people, young boy, they change very easy. And the best thing for me is that he loves football, he's always in the same way, and this is something fantastic for him.
So do you tell your son to be like Cole Palmer?
No. I tell my son to be in the way he is, that I'm happy with that, and Cole is a different one.
But just one last question. That's a sign of someone who's really kind of quietly confident, right? And somebody who's really, really good is usually the person that doesn't have to tell everybody how good they are. That's usually the sign of somebody who is extra special, right? Is that a fair comment? Yeah,
absolutely. It's a special player. It's a simple guy, humble guy, and as you said, he doesn't need to tell people how good he is, because you can you can see clearly how good this.
Gentleman in the middle.
Yeah, I will say exactly the same thing I already said many times. I think Karn is a very good player, but for the amount of players that we have, probably we decided at the beginning of the season that for him probably was better to leave and to go somewhere to prove himself playing 30-35 games than to be here and play less games. Then unfortunately didn't happen. He's one of our players. He had some minutes the other day, today was not involved. Hopefully we can give him more minutes.
And we'll finish with Jerry.
Enzo, was that first half, was that the most crazy first 45 minutes of the game you've been involved in? So many goals, so many opportunities?
I think off the ball we struggled first half because they surprised us, they changed something. On the ball the game was exactly in the way we planned. First half and second half. Then after time we adjust a little bit the way we were pressing. I think second half we didn't concede nothing in terms of chances. First half we conceded 2 goals and then some moment that for me the reason why is because the way they play on the ball, they surprise us a little bit. But in terms of the way we play on the ball, I think we scored 4. We could score 3-4 more already first half. To post in different action, and then the 2 goals we concede. The first one is a mistake, a normal mistake. The second one probably is not about try to play from behind. For me, it's more about to read the moment. We were 1-0 down, then we were 3-1 up. In that moment, we don't need to take any risk. It's more for them to take risk, not for us. But I said to Robert and I said to the players, from now on we are going to concede 10 more goals, like the way we concede the second goal, because it's the way we want to play. And we already scored goals with the Robert involved in the build-up. But it's important that after the mistake, the team completely continue in the same way. That means that they enjoy, they like, and they see that also we win games.
Okay.
Fabian, what do you make of that? It was a very exciting game, but especially in the first half, how do you sort of assess the whole game?
I think we had a good start in the game. We controlled the game. We had a very good positioning. We scored. We deserved to score, and then we give the game away with easy little mistakes. And after these little mistakes, we also lose a little bit the structure. We were not confident enough in possession. We were not compact enough out of possession. I think it was like a bad event after another, and we can't stop it. And of course, they had one amazing player today who punished every individual mistake we did. So we should learn out of it, and I think we can't win when you do these easy mistakes, especially in the first half, and that's why we have to analyze it, we have to improve, and if it's necessary, we have to adapt some things.
You had a very good start to the season before today, unbeaten, but a lot of the analysis has been around the high line and teams punishing it. It felt again today that the high line was punished. Is that because of more than the high line? Is there other aspects to it, or is it a bit risky that you have your team on the halfway line for most of the match?
So on the one side you always need a connection on the pitch, and I think we did a lot of changes today, and there was not the connection we needed to play like this. The second thing, it's not about the high line, it's about getting pressure on the ball, and in some situations we didn't manage to get the pressure on the ball, and that's why they had an open foot and they can play easily behind our back four. And like I said, of course we have to analyze it, and if it's necessary we have to adapt, and we have to learn quickly out of it.
I'll ask you as well, Cole Palmer is excellent today. You're used to playing a player who's that informed. Is he maybe the most dangerous player you played against this season?
So far, yes.
What was so impressive about his performance? How do you stop a player like that?
Yeah, he scored 4 goals, so I think he punished, like I said, every individual mistake. He punished the first after an easy mistake, then the second with I think the penalty, the third with a free kick. So again, you can't stop in 1-against-1 situations. We have to defend them as a team, and in some moments we lose our structure, we lose our compactness, and then it's difficult to defend players like this.
Ed?
Maybe you looked pretty upset by there was an incident at the start of the second half, a foul on its own, for a penalty that you think that should have been given.
So I just experienced now in the last 2 games, like we get penalties against us for really easy touches, and also today I don't think if you really have to give this penalty because it's just an easy body touch. These things happens like several times in the midfield, and we concede again a penalty. And if you give this penalty, of course, I think you have to also give a penalty for us in the second half.
Andy?
Fabian, is this a new experience for you? Because today you conceded 4 goals in 20 minutes. That's as many as you'd conceded in the first 5 games. And also looking back, you know, the teams have kind of been based on clean sheets and defensive solidities. Do you remember that happening to a team of yours before?
No. So it's a new experience, and I knew that there will be new experience, and not only positive experience. It was clear for me that this will happen. Bad experience, of course. It was not clear for me that I concede 4 goals in 20 minutes, but it happened now, and now it's about taking responsibility, trying to analyze it, being honest also to myself, if we have to adapt something or not, and then we should learn out of it.
How late or not was the defensive disruption with Van Heck and Belt? When did you know that they were?
One of them quite early, one of them quite late, so it was a mix.
Fabian, is the high line non-negotiable for you? Are there any games where you would play deeper?
So of course, some things are non-negotiable, some things are negotiable. I think I should discuss it before I go here out in the public and tell something about our style of play. I should discuss it with the players, how they feel, if they feel confident or not. But again, we try to improve the players, we try to help the players, we try to talk to the players, we need to give them advices. And again, if you want to play with this highline, you need a connection, and with this connection was missing today. And therefore, again, after the game, it's easy to say, why don't you defend in a low block? But also in a low block, we could lose this game. So it's always a balance, you know. I know now that the public will go on the high line, but again, the 4 goals we conceded was not 1 goal because of the high line. It was all because of individual mistakes, if you reanalyze it, and that's a thing where we also have to see.
But what does it give you then? There's risks. What do you see the rewards are when you play?